Hello, what's up? Ali here, and today we are going to inject games on our jailbroken PS3. So that is actually this game injection. Well, a game injection is a game format where the games are placed on the cross-media board or just on the main menu of the PS3. So with this, you don't have to go to Multiman or any other game managers, and you don't have also to go through Webman just to locate your games. All you have to do is start up your PS3 and you'll be able to access your games. Also, with game injection, you don't have to activate any homebrew. So in case you're just using HEN, you no longer need to activate HEN. All you have to do is boot up your PS3 and just pick your games. But there are still some limitations with this because not all games can be converted to injection, and you still have to jailbreak or activate your homebrew before you'll be able to inject your games. But once the games have been injected, you don't have to activate anything. All you have to do is start up your PS3 and locate your games or choose your games. So let us go ahead with our video and start with downloading all of the files that we are going to need. For the database rebuilder, just open the link and download the file and save it anywhere you can easily locate it. And for our CFW helper, just open the link and you can download the file here. And you may just choose the latest version and download this link. And again, save it anywhere you can easily locate the file. So just locate the file and extract it to its folder. And in the folder, we are going to see these three files. And we are going to copy, paste, or save the game we want to convert in this folder. For the game, I choose Castlevania, and we are going to need the PS3 game folder of the dump. We just copy the game, copy the PS3 game folder, and paste it in the same folder of our CFW helper. Then we can just go ahead and double click on the application. And if the game has an update, it will detect it here, and the system or the program will just go ahead and convert the file. But if the game has no update, you will also know it here, and it will just stop. So once the file has been converted, it is now time for us to transfer these two files in our PS3. Make sure our PS3 or our external hard drive is formatted to FAT32, and we are going to save it in this folder so it is easier to remember where we need to transfer the file. So just copy the file and paste it on this folder. And after we have transferred the file, it is now time for us to install it on our PS3. So just plug in our USB on our PS3. You will know that it has been detected if you can see the icon here. Once you see the USB icon, that means that your PS3 has already recognized your USB. Now it's time for us to install our KDW database rebuilder. Actually, I have already installed it here. So let us just go ahead and install it for the purpose of this video. And I'll also leave the link of our Multiman in case you don't have Multiman yet. Just install your Multiman, and we are going to use Multiman to transfer the files that we are going to install. Here on the Multiman, press select and start to be able to get to the browser, to the desktop. Just open a window and open the files that we have just converted, and open another window, and we are going to save it inside HDD0 and game. Let us copy these two files and save it here inside HDD0 game, and we'll just have a wait for it to finish. Once the transfer has been completed, we can now leave Multiman and run our KDW database rebuilder. Though it is easier to just dump the games and transfer them to your PS3 compared to injection, where you have to go through all that process. But once you have installed the game, it is so much easier to access your games with injection. And personally, if the game has or can be injected, I always inject them because I find it rather time consuming to have to go to Multiman or any game managers just to get to your games. But you won't be able to inject PS1 and PS2 games, so you will have to use your game managers for that. So this is it for our video, but before we end the video, I'll just have to make a quick update for our PS3 exploit, or for the new host of our PS3 exploit. Fortunately, the PS3 exploit team has been able to port the CFW tools for us to be able to finally install CFW on our PS3, but only again for only those who are compatible for the CFW. But your PS3 must be on firmware 4.88 or below. So if you want or if your PS3 can be installed with the CFW, make sure that you do not install the latest firmware, which is 4.89. But in case you have already installed the latest firmware, then I'm sure they'll be able to to put some tools for the CFW for this version, for this firmware. But for now, only 4.88 and below are compatible for CFW on this new host. And so again, this is it. My name is Ali, and if you found this video helpful, please do leave me a thumbs up, and please do subscribe. And again, see you on the next video. Bye bye.
Mankind faces ruin and despair. The world is changing, yet hope remains in the hearts of the people. We go about our daily lives never knowing the forces. The struggle for supremacy